just ease over. That's how much more strength you get. That's the beauty of the bore sawing.
So these are 3 Giddens. They are tall as heck. That one over there is a little bit on the old large size. These 2 right here, I can bomb them. We're gonna throw them across the driveway. Got these 2 white oak posts that I brought with me. Their property stops at the tree line, but we got permission. It can drop it into those woods right there. So the top's going to end up over there. Where it's going to be, that cone right there is marking the water meter. We'll go over there and slide the boat back a little bit. Again, I'm just going to drop these 2, and then that one I'm going to get the top out of it before I deal with it. Here's my game plan with it. So I won't get done today. I get over here kind of late. It's a little after lunch now, so I had another job I did this morning, and get over here, and I'll come back in the morning and get her knocked out, finished up in here. Yeah, boy. That's 3/16 right there. That's 3 foot off the stump down there, still standing. And the rest where it went out in the woods out there. Show y'all what this looks like. So more meat of the tree is going to land right here. I'll make sure I got it enough room covered when it comes down through here. So it's aimed right here. Where it's aimed at. So I've done wrecked out a pretty good little mess of limbs out of this behemoth already. I'm working my way up. Up. Well, I got the main boom all the way up. Stick boom is not all the way up now. I'm fixing to start working on the telescoping part. I hope once I get all the way up on the telescoping part that I'll have enough out of it and I can get her on down, and we'll see. All right, I'll show y'all what we got going on here. This is my notch that I've cut in it. Got a giant open face notch. Got the sidewalk. That's the water meter on the right. That's where I've got the tree aimed, is at this cone over here. I put that cone out there to give me a visual so that when I was setting the saw up, I could have something to aim at. And so when you walk out here and you look back, look at the cone, and you look at the face cut and the notch, it's right in line with it right there. Because I ain't got a lot of room to play with over here. The house is right there. I trimmed all the limbs out of that bottom limbs at 65 foot. I've got enough room to let it fall. I got it cheated a little bit more this way to where it you know, I'd rather cream that white oak than the house. So I'm about to jump on the Mini and move these logs over to protect the sidewalk. I pulled the night light up right there, you see it. And so I'll just set it beside the logs, it'll be protected. And then I notched it with the 592 because I got a 32-inch bar on it. It's a little bit easier dealing with a tree like this size, making your notch line it up with a longer bar because it's a bigger tree. I'll be boring it with the 500. That's what I've cut these other two trees with, the 500i. It's got a 25-inch bar, well, 24, 25. 84 drive links, and I'll bore from both sides. This tree is very big and it's very heavy, and it's also leaning back over the mini excavator there. And it's so heavy that you're fixing to see what's going to happen here in a minute. I'm actually on the machine kind of pushing on it. I was sitting on the concrete driveway, and boy, that was a huge mistake right there, because the tree actually sits back and sits on the saw and everything. The biggest thing, if something like that happens, is just don't panic. I say it at the end there in a minute, and just don't panic. Have your backup plan. And I got a rope up in the tree, shot a rope up in the tree, and I pull it over with the 5500, and you'll get to see that. But as I'm coming around, you'll see it. You'll see that tree set down, and man, there was nothing that I could do at that point. watched the machine slide, then I knew it was time for plan B.
Here we go. Alright, so the machine would not hold on that concrete. It just kept sliding on it, so it kept doing. So I shot a rope up in it, and we're going to back up with it. And let y'all watch from this view here. So you can see when the tree sit down on the saw there, and let's see, we're breaking some of the limbs up there now. I got 2 or 3 limbs I got to break to get it cinched. Neutral while it's shifting into 4 below. See, it just ease over. That's how much more strength you get. That's the beauty of the bore sawing. You can do that and get away with it. You know, I've had plenty of time to shoot a line up in the tree and get situated and get it over. Let me stop this. The biggest thing is never panic, man. As long as you got your hinge made right, you're good to go. That tree will sit there like that, and then everything will be okay. Let's see if I hit my, well, there's my cone. Put it right down. That's about as close to it as you can get right there. And it may have hit it. Well, you can see where it hit it. It hit it. Where it knocked the reflector off of it. You see it hit so hard on this log. Broke that thing in half right there. Even with the saw hung, it just falls out the back. Everything's good, boys. Again, just don't panic. Show y'all what it looks like doing. Those trees all landed where that car is sitting right there. Some light put back up. And even though it's been hit by a limb in the past, that sun still works. I didn't think it did, but it still does. You can see right around the stumps. Chase roots up to the bay window, all the way over there to the driveway. Chase roots out there here. Actually, the roots had started busting the asphalt down there too. But this is the biggest thing. There was a big stump right there, and that son of a gun had run a root all the way down to here. I ground it, and you see where that root busted that driveway all the way across right there. And roots around driveways and houses are not good. You see what it did to the driveway. You can only imagine what a tree would do to your house slab. You know, if you had a big one up close to it, they're not good. So anyhow, on to the next one. I've already got everything moved on to the next job. There's one of the neighbors over there. I've done some work for him too. I got everything over except for the Mini, and set over there. So we're gonna go get on it, get her done.
Always remember, jobs make jobs. Did 3 jobs straight in a row right here. Did this one, that neighbor, and then the next neighbor on the other side. And got one more pending, possibly, too. That could happen right here also. So be on your P's and Q's, man. You just never know.